Today I can see many familiar faces of people that I'd never met before, but I've seen you all on Facebook, and it's great to really meet you in real life, yesterday evening and today. Thanks for all coming today to help make today a very special day for Joe and Andy. Up in the hotel room earlier, I googled the things you should not say in a speech at your daughter's wedding.
Oh dear.
That's that then. Fortunately, there's a bit more. Something rather special took place 13,522 days ago. Joanna was born on a cold winter's day in a hospital at Shoreham-by-Sea in Sussex. From the outset, Joe had a strong independent personality and a strength of character that shines through to this day. I concentrated my efforts in Joe's childhood on swimming and the countryside, and I'm always pleased to see pictures of Andy and Joe walking high on cliff tops, traversing large circular routes around their local areas with their waterproofs on, hoods up tight against the horizontal rain and the worst that the British weather can throw at them. Despite our surname, we never seemed to have much luck with the weather ourselves when we went on our annual camping holidays. And one night in Paynton, Devon, when Joe was only about 6 or 7 years old, torrential rain began to fall at 11 p.m. By 1 a.m, rivers of water were flowing through the tent. Joe and Sam lay on their airbeds, sound asleep, on their islands in the water. I picked them up, I strapped them into the car seats. They were still sound asleep. I rolled up the tent and everything else and rammed it all into the back of the car. I took off my soaking wet clothes and drove to Sussex in my boxer shorts. Joe woke up in bed at 8 a.m. She opened her eyes and said, "How did I get here?" When Joe was a teenager, she was off into the big outside world as soon as she could, and I was very pleased that she found Andy to share her life with. I'm very happy to welcome Andy and all his family into our family today. I knew Andy was going to be okay when I discovered his taste in music. He's even dabbled into the world of the guitarist himself, and I'm reliably informed that he has now mastered the two-chord 1973 hit, A Horse With No Name. So it just remains now for me to give a word of marital advice. And I decided, after the fact that I'm nearly 60 years old, that I have no advice whatsoever, except really to say that I'm still learning. And that in itself is the lesson, really. I'm still learning, and hopefully you two will carry on learning all your lives together. As most of you know, Joe's mother Vicky sadly passed away just over a year ago. And I know too that she would have been very, very proud to have been here today. So let's stand and raise a toast to the happy couple.